Hi everyone, Wes from Carl Wesley Sewing Patterns here, and today I've got another short video for you that's going to be on doing quick thread changes in your serger. Now you probably already know that if you want to rethread all 4 threads in your serger to switch over to a different color, that's going to take you a little bit of time. So I'm going to show you what you can do instead to speed up that process a bit. We're going to change from the white thread that I have on here now, and we're going to put on these black spools instead. So the first thing we want to do is actually these first 2 threads we're just going to remove. So go ahead and clip these off the spools, take those off. Now, the needle threads are really not a big deal to rethread, so we're just going to do those manually. So let's go ahead and pull this out, get rid of those needle threads. Okay, now all we've got left is the 2 looper threads. So for those, let's make sure we pull up some excess thread off the spools before we clip those. And the looper threads we are going to tie off and pull them through. So let's put our black ones on here. Now, when you're tying one color thread to the next one, there's a specific way you have to do this. So you have to hold these threads in one hand and tie them together like they're one string. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you want that knot to be really tight, and when you give these different color threads a tug, they don't come apart. See, that one's nice and tight. And I will show you a separate picture with this knot and how it's tied so that it will make more sense. Okay, cool. So now that we have the looper threads tied on, we can go and grab these threads and pull them all the way through. Now there is going to be a little bit of resistance at some points, and that's where the knots pull through the tension discs or other things, which is totally okay. Okay. Now that we've got 2 black threads pulled out, let's trim those off. And the loopers are already rethreaded. So notice I did that super fast. That's going to be the longest part of rethreading your serger. Now the needle threads, these ones are super easy, so I'm just going to rethread them manually. Now, I have seen where some people tie off the needle threads as well, which is fine if you want to do that, but I don't really think that makes much sense because the knots in your threads will get stuck when it gets to the eye of the needle, so you're going to have to clip off your thread and then manually thread it anyway. So I have always done this combo method where I tie off the looper threads and manually rethread the needle threads. So that's really all there is to it, everyone. That really only took me about 5 minutes to change all those threads out, and if I wasn't talking to you and trying to make this video, I probably could have done it in about 2 or 3 minutes. So I hope that tip helps you out and makes your rethreading of your serger a little bit faster. Now, all that being said, if you are a little bit lazier, something you can do instead of changing your colors all the time is keep a neutral color in threads 2, 3, and 4, like black or gray or white, and then change out the first needle thread so that matches the color of the fabric that you're working. And then from the right side of your garment, since that first thread matches and you pull apart the seam, it will actually match perfectly, and you won't be able to tell from the outside of the garment that the other thread colors are different. So if you found this video helpful, a like and a subscribe is always appreciated. And if you have any other tips that you think people might find helpful, I hope you'll drop those in the comments below. So that's all for this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.